I was worried there for a second because I lost my microphone. Alright. Well, we're in. I'm sure y'all know the drill at this point. Welcome to day 6 of the Winter Games Speedrun Saga. Good to be back again. We're gonna close out part 2 of this marathon saga with a run of Kirby Nightmare in Dreamland. That should be pretty fun. It's gonna be a GBA day, so shortly after that takes place, we'll be following it up with a 90% normal speedrun of Metroid Zero Mission. So, very fun GBA games. So, yeah. So, get ready for all this. It looks like we got everything ready to go. Okay. So, that all being said, we're pretty much ready to go. Gotta start from a fresh file. This should be an interesting run, and hopefully I'll be able to finish it improper, but we'll find out. So, I will get this run started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Pretty similar to Kirby's Adventure, which I did show at some point. There are some minor differences. One major difference to note is that are pretty much stopped from your running movement while land on the ground. So, you always have to be aware of that. That was accidental. Also accidental. Alright. So that level's pretty simple. One thing that you won't get a very good glimpse of yet is whenever we run into an enemy with a copy ability, which I'll get soon, it will result in us having to regain that ability right away. So far, this has been pretty straightforward. Right. So far, so good. We'll grab a flaming ability. Allows for some pretty swift movement through this particular section of the stage. There we go. Those flamer opponents can catch you off guard a little bit if you're not prepared for them whatsoever. Fortunately, I was. Okay. Alright. We're doing pretty great. We're actually going to be grabbing ourselves a spark ability. We're going to be grabbing a spike ability right afterwards. Right here. This will allow us a fairly swift fight with Wispy Woods, which is coming up pretty soon. Okay, that was a bit of an easier strat. I took it a little bit slower so I could quickly Alright, well, I guess we're just not gonna get that. Alright, fine. It's alright. We're up to our first boss already. Not too much to say about this boss. It's really straightforward. Just spike it. Death. And that's World 1. Fairly straightforward. I don't have too much to say. We're gonna move on to World 2, or Level 2, as they call it. Ice Cream Island. Vegetable Valley is super straightforward. It's just kind of a warm-up to see if you're ready for the game. I was. Oh yeah, also forgot, like, if you get hit by one of those enemies, it's gonna be kind of rough, moving through the rest of it. Inhale this enemy. Run into that one as a bit of a strategy. And we're done here. Not bad. That one pretty swell. This is where things get a little interesting. Alright. Swallow this for now and see if that does the trick. Although we will be changing abilities pretty frequently in this run. Doesn't make that much of a difference at the moment, but you'll see when it does. Okay, a minor time loss because I accidentally got hit and took some time to finish that. Alright. We're just gonna kind of fly our way up here. Pretty easy. Alright. For some reason, I lost a lot of time there. I'm not sure what the deal with that was, but I'm not one to question it. So normally, we just wheel, but it's pretty difficult to maintain control here. You can control how you wheelie through these areas, but you cannot jump, which is an ability that you gain in Kirby and the Amazing Mirror, so not exactly advantage as far as I'm concerned. Alright, and we got our first Meta Knight fight. We're just gonna get rid of this. That's alright. I've had faster fights before, I've also had slower ones. It's pretty average, what I can see. So far, I'm doing pretty good. Okay, that went pretty well. I'm gonna take this enemy with me here. That'll quickly get us out of trouble here. I'm just gonna drop to the bottom like such. I can take a bit of a hit here. fine. I think the only concern is going to be once we have that boss fight number 2, which I'll talk about a little early. I don't know the exact name, but it's like a painter of sorts. Not sure what the name of it is. Never actually figured out for the life of me. Alright. Okay. Guess I didn't have the fastest movement there either, which... We're just going to take the hit here. It's worth it in my mind if I can quickly pour through this area. You can see I was very quickly been around as such. I'm gonna lose some time here again, just so I can get done with this area here. All right, fine by me. We got our boss fight here. This is gonna be an interesting little boss fight we got. I'm just gonna go in and see what happens. Alright, fine. We lost some time there, which is fine, I guess. I can bring it back. Outer Building is up next. This one can be where the challenge begins for some runners. You have to be ready for certain things. Our first major boss coming here. Alrighty, and like that, we're through. So, normally we'd go to the Switch Palace if we were playing through 100%, but we can forego that section. Very quickly, get done here. And pretty much on pace with what I was last time. Uh-oh. Okay, well, I sort of, made those consequences a little bit less severe. You can, have some pretty serious problems if you're not able to, I had to think for a second there. We're just gonna fly our way up here. Ow, okay. Sure, I guess. The only way to beat a sword is to be the sword. Just gonna fly our way up here. Yeah, I guess we're not getting that item. Which is fine, I suppose. We're just gonna have to do this the hard way. Once you get used to Stag Beetle's patterns, you can pretty easily dispose of this boss. Some more hits should do it. I did not... fare very well for this section. Alright. Well, we're down a little bit after a very nice lead. I'm gonna lose a little time here as well. It'd be worth it. So, there's a total of 6 levels here. Things will be kind of interesting. We got a Meta Knight fight, of course. This is the second one. Oh, nice, okay. Fairly, straightforward. Right. Pretty good deal. But because of how quickly we took care of, our, problems here, we can pretty easily, Right, let's see if we can keep it together. Alright. Yes, we're doing alright, all things considered. Let's see if I can not die here so badly. Alright. I'd say I'm handling fairly well. I kind of tripped around a little bit. Alright. Alright, it's fine, it's fine, everything is alright. We were able to make it through. Be a little annoying here and there, but, you know. Alright. That was fairly annoying. Alright. So, normally you could go a little bit faster by doing the, good old, what is it? I don't know. Don't think too hard about it. Alright. Slight time loss here. But we're gonna have a pretty fast sun and moon fight if I can just get this work right away. But I can't. Okay, that was not as good as I was hoping for. Fine. Fine enough. Sun and Moon didn't quite go as planned. We're gonna just swallow that up because of the ridiculous velocity and speed that we can just get on a horizontal basis. It makes this level practically irrelevant. Not that that's always true, but most part it is. Oh, I'm not really into that. That's fine. Alright. So far, we're staying well within grounds for this to personal best. A fun fact, that works, I know. Some of you are probably thinking, what on earth? How'd you do that? Well, to answer your question, magic. Alright, so now we're gonna fight these lovely little, floaty thingies. Great. Nice. We got through there fairly quickly. Right, and now for a level that stopped me several times last time because my, my old player crashed, and, well, that was not great. I don't want to speak too soon because I've seen how these things end before. But, right now it's looking like I'm gonna, roll in pretty nicely here. Alright. Now I don't have to worry about that. And like that, we got a run on our hands, folks. So even though my, last run didn't go all that great, I, was able to, not let my game crash in this particular instant. So, yeah. We're rolling pretty good. Alright. That's kind of awkward. Alright. And never mind. Just gonna go down the normal way. So we could have gone plenty faster there, but unfortunately I took a bit of a pace loss there. It's fine. We're gonna lose some time here yet again. Which, fine, I was able to make a big Ah, great. Alright. Yeah. We have another invincibility candy. We're going to take advantage of it as needed. And another Meta Knight fight. Meta Knight really likes bringing out his homies for all these fights. Uh-oh, I'm in a little trouble. Oh, okay, and I made it through. Gonna die. We haven't taken a life yet, so that's fine. This is probably more reasonable than I could have expected. Great, well, and considering all that I've been through so far, alright, we're in. That lost life only cost us a bit here, fortunately for me. We'll need all the breathing room that we need for this last stage. Actually gonna just that our lovely little friend here as a heavyweight. That way I can quickly make it through here. I'm not gonna keep my copy ability because we're gonna need a ourselves a flying enemy. Got here. Alright, and like that, I'd say we're on a pretty good pace again. This boss is going to require us to be 100% focused. I'm going to just stick to this area here, say. Alright, and we are on Krakow. Fun. Good Krakow fight. Did pretty much everything we needed to do there. Alright, so we're on our way to Yogurt Yard. Not as difficult as the last set of worlds. And also, if you watch me speedrun, or do a third speedrun of Kirby's Dream Line 3, you'll recognize this immediately. Recognize this very immediately as that, the theme from Red Canyon. They brought it back. This stage. Right. Not bad so far. For a little while, I'm gonna just, swim around with the heavyweight, because it keeps us down. The vertically moves us really quickly. But after that, I mean, really no point after that point. after that point. I could be redundant all I want to, but I'm not going to. Righty. Alright. Deal. Can't hurt to have an extra one-up. Because of one particular fight that could give me a tough time. I'm actually going to keep the sword for now. You'll see why soon enough. Alright, we're done with that level. I may have lost a small amount of time here. Actually, no. I'm still quite a bit ahead. Right? Good deal. That actually worked out pretty nicely in the grand scheme of things. Great. So one of my favorite sections of the game, you use this ability right here, and you stop here. Immensely satisfying room every time. I gotta say, I really love it. And we're done here. I may have lost some time again, but I'm not sure. Actually, I'm still gold splitting right now. But I don't think that's going to last for long, because there are two worlds that can seriously throw me for a loop if I'm not performing at the top of my game. Thinking quite forward. Still, I believe this is the next, Meta Knight fight, and I guessed correctly. Yeah, it is. This one is quite organized. Very nice fight. I don't have too much to say about that. I notice I'm kind of staying a fair distance above the ground for now, until I get to a particular door right here. I go up here? Yeah, that was a correct assumption. Good deal. I did a very good job with that level. Very good job with that particular one. Am I doing? Okay. Only one other type of mini-boss that y'all have not seen yet, and it's coming up in this next room here. I'm gonna go actually get rid of fire, so go at bossiness, and we got ourselves a line. Get rid of the sword ability. And kind of fly our way through here. No more flaming ability for us, but that's fine. We got our usefulness out of this level. I had a really fast, really speedy 5-5 in my last run, so I'm not surprised I lost a little here. And this is a tricky level if you're new to this game. We're gonna speed our way through this particular room. This level is not even that bad, so long as you know what you're doing. And like that, we're done. There may be some minor movement flaws here. I did go for a bit of a faster strat. Alright, we're gonna go for a hammer, see if it gets us anything. Sometimes you also get the sleeping item, so we're hoping not for that. Otherwise, this fight will take like 30 seconds longer. Ah, there it is. Alright. Oh, please. Okay. Will we get a better item this time? Never know for sure. Here we go. Oh boy. Things got kind of nasty there after that ability. Just feels like that sometimes. Alright. Level 6 is... This world, Orange Ocean, is kind of brutal. There's really no good way of handling it. We're gonna get rid of that ability right now. Also, the Glimmers now have that ability to use the, Notice how really, nasty that level was. Still, I got through fairly easily. We like having the hammer a bit longer, but only so much longer through the game. Oh, good. I'm glad I spawned to the item before it hit me. Sometimes I just get terribly unlucky and I managed to get myself into some serious trouble, but not this time. There's still other places where I can mess up pretty badly, so let's not get too excited. Nice. I'm gonna try a kind of stupidly difficult strat where I just fly up here. Nope, that did not work. Worst thing I can think of is like maybe a few seconds lost here. Unless I go even. Which I did. Alright. Nice to go even times. We're gonna swallow this up. And then we got ourselves a boss. Great. Aside from a few minor blips here and there, not been a terribly bad run. Alright, let's see if I can keep that consistent pace going into this, the end of this level. There are a couple of surprise enemies that could show up at any time, so we're just gonna... Okay. I have not lost a life in a while, so I wouldn't be surprised if I lose one on this next one. As of right now, I'm handling very nicely. Though I'm pretty sure it's time for that to change. Oh, okay. Right, got it. No. This is a nice backup strat. Oh, I forgot how this game works sometimes. And I'm treating this pretty safely. Safely as it gets. Oh, I love this room. It's so great. It's also not that great. Alright. Thankfully, I had that room memorized. I've seen it much worse than that. Right. I don't really have much complaint right now. Alright. That laser enemy will try to troll us with our position. But we did not fall for those tricks in the book this time. It does get to us sometimes. Alright, and then this nasty looking room here. Just terrible. But right now, I only took one hit so far. Just pretty par for the course, I guess. Okay. I almost got through very nicely, but not this time. Oh, that's right, because the game wants us to not go through it. Fine. Alright. Yeah. Alright. Probably do okay here. I'm gonna do something kind of stupid. But we'll, you know, we'll see if it pays off or totally backfires. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save the, big Kablamo ability for this, particular, final, Meta Knight raid. Get through those first phases. Nice, okay. That worked out exceedingly well. For my skill level. Alright, and now we got Meta Knight himself. Big boy Knight here is gonna fight us using our wits, so we'll see how that works out. Fine. We'll do that then. Good. Actually, I'm thinking of Kirby's Adventure. That's when the fight is pretty bad. Fortunately for me, that particular fight was pretty easy to manipulate. Actually gonna purposely grab an item here. Right. Go through there. Oh wait, no. There we go. Enter time loss. Getting to a stage that I used to dislike strongly. Still kind of brutal. Don't know what you're doing. We're just gonna keep this ability for now. A little bit easier to use in close quarters. Fan's being annoying as always. I'm just going to keep that ability for later. For the sake of time, I'm just gonna, as usual. And we're gonna just hope that I make it through the rest of this. I think I'll do okay. Let's see. So, I'm gonna lose a... Great. I'm gonna manipulate a few patterns. Oh boy, oh boy. Alright, can we make it through here? Yes, we will. Oh, that's a little scary all the time, every time. I'm not actually gonna grab everything this time, because I didn't do all that great. I got through it unscathed, for the most part. But we're gonna suffer a bit of a time loss. Alright, well, that's the scary part over. It can be a lot worse if you don't have any abilities whatsoever. Taking you with me. Oh, this room is never fun. I forgot about this room. I blocked it out of my memory. I thought it was like an earlier room like that. No, I was wrong. Just gonna sail on by here. Here we go. Cool and then some. Right. So there's a bunch of like enemy rushes that you have to get through. Segment has 2 enemies each. Most part, oh, except for the Bronto, but well, so those are split into quarters. That's why I thought it was gonna be different. This stage can be fun once you know what you're doing. It can also just be, pretty bad. Great. Get out of here, shall we? Here we go. Okay. Alrighty. I'm just gonna let go of that one vitality here. Ow, okay, I guess I was in range there. Fortunate as it is. Got a wheelie opponent. This one's kind of unpredictable. You never know if it's gonna jump. I like try to read its patterns somewhat. Right now it's a bit annoying. Oh, it takes extra hit, okay. Interesting. This room is bad. That's all I gotta say about this room. Oh, no, not good. Alright, well. You know what? I've made up my mind. We're just going to advance to the last level. Because that didn't go so great. Alright, so we got one more stage in this level before we face off the big old king boy himself. And for those of you who played Kirby Street Line, you'll recognize this is kind of a bit of a throwback. Sort of summarizes what you had to go through when playing through that game. A nice tribute. And this was also what was showed off in the original Kirby's Adventure as well. Okay, we gotta make it through here. If I didn't, I'd have some serious trouble. Great. This is based off of Wave Ocean. Still on the inside of that one for some reason. Some of the strats in that level are also pretty useful for this level as well. Alright, and we're in our last room of the game. I'm actually going to purposefully go up into the moon to collect an item here. We'll lose a little time, but that's fine. We'll have full health going into this last boss. So that'll be fine. Figured I'd do that out of a sense of safety. We couldn't just have it our way. Okay. Now we got 2 more bosses left. We can get through them fairly quickly. This run will go in a flash. Alright, this should be over fairly quickly. And there we go. We're on our way up to the boss himself. Big Bad Honcho, which is, of course, Nightmare. So this will be interesting. Hopefully I can get through it fairly quickly, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Nightmare's got 3 different phases. He'll show off his vulnerabilities, and we'll try to hit them 6 times in a row for the final time, so... yeah, we'll see how that works out. Yo, let's see what we can do. That's 1. Okay, that's 2. That's 3. We're halfway there. Okay, this is a delayed one. 4. Right? Right to go. Oh, I missed that one. Okay. 1 more to go. Time's coming up pretty soon. Time. Wow, okay. I put on a surprisingly decent performance there. All things considered, I had some hefty losses in the first, like, 3 to 4 worlds, but after that, it's just, like, I stayed relatively consistent, so... that's nice. I just feel like I made a level-headed number of improvements here. Alright, well that was a fun run. I actually had a good time with that one. Yeah, that's Kirby's Dreamland. Nightmare in Dreamland. Pretty good time save here. Actually, I think that's a legitimate personal best altogether, so... can't be too mad with how I did to time. Well, that was a really fun run. I enjoyed myself a fair amount, and that's definitely a personal best. Not sure about how much exactly, but that beats one of my like 5 or 6-year-old times from long ago in 2016 or 2017. So yeah, happier with how that went. Great, well, y'all know what that means next. For those of you who are around, I will be doing an any percent normal speedrun of Metroid Zero Mission coming up next. So, yeah. Great start to this day, and honestly, just been a great marathon all around so far.